the Spiel Essen game fair, where a huge amount of gamers and board game companies gather every year to show off the new products, play the new games, and have a lot of fun. I'm gonna spend the weekend here, and you are welcome to join me on this trip. This is Let's Play, and I'm Jon Back. Welcome! Staffan Björk.
Hello.
So Staffan, you've been here a lot of times.
Yes.
What do you do now when you get here?
I try to not know about new games, so I will be pleasantly surprised all the time. That's what I do.
But that's not what all people do, right?
No, most people prepare a lot, so they know exactly which booth to go to and which game to buy.
There are a long list of things that people follow.
And the most popular games, everybody knows how many they are going to sell here, and they're on waiting list to buy them and so on.
And they will be running out of all those games.
Yeah, but it's more of a game not having booked them in advance, trying to get them, so yeah.
So we're gonna look around a bit, and then we'll see what happens.
Yep.
So I found Ottar Kramer, who is here for the first time. Ottar, how does it feel?
Well, to sum it up in one word, it's overwhelming. I mean, I've been walking around this mess already for 2 whole days, and just the last few minutes of today's walk went through hall number 3, which I hadn't even entered before, and it turned out to be another enormous hall that I hadn't seen yet. So even after 2 whole days of walking, there's more to see. So overwhelmed is almost an understatement.
But you are playing a lot.
Yeah, I play a lot. Play board games, role-playing games, what have you.
How come you decided to go here today, or this year?
Well, I have so many friends who come here every year, and I've always been tempted to go. And this year, you know, the stars aligned that I could come, so I thought, yeah, I have to take this opportunity.
Yeah, nice. But I mean, it's not for free. Is it worth it?
Yeah, I would definitely say it is. I mean, I'm having a real blast here. I'm having so much fun, and just to be in this environment where everyone else is just as big a gaming nerd as you are is fantastic. So, and I mean, whenever you approach a game designer or a someone who's famous from YouTube, whatever, everyone is so approachable. So it's like one big gathering of friends. I love it.
But is it meeting people that is the fun thing for you, or
well,
what is
I mean,
the big thing?
There's certain a shopping aspect to it too. There's no denying that. I mean, I've been shopping more than in 2 days that I've been doing my life. But yeah, definitely it's a social thing. I mean, you start talking to so many different people for reasons that you would never otherwise start talking to people. You have a blast. You discover that you have so much in common, even though you may not share the same primary language. So it's fantastic in that aspect.
Have you played games with anyone who you don't share the language with?
Oh, many times. I must have played with new people like 10 times yesterday and at least 5 times today.
Can you say something about how that feels? Because for me that was a very interesting feeling the first time I did it.
It is, and I mean, I'm usually a kind of private person, so I don't really sort of interact with people, new people on that sort of basis. But here it feels absolutely natural. You walk up to a table, someone says, "Hi, whoever you are, do you want to sit down? Do you want to play a game with us?" And if you just take the opportunity, it's a blast.
For me, there was this thing about the board game rules work as a language.
Yeah.
So even if I had someone who spoke a completely different language, which I didn't understand at all, I still had one language in common, so I could play the game with them even though I couldn't talk with them. Did you feel it?
I can definitely relate to that. Yeah, I mean, if there's someone trying to explain something that you're not entirely familiar with, they can suddenly say, "Oh, it's like Settlers of Catan," or "Oh, it's like Five Tribes," or something like that, and you instantly get what it is. That, and also board games always has a visual element, and as long as you have that visual element, you always have something to fall back on. So it's almost like having a second way of doing sign language to people.
Yeah. So, what's the plan for tomorrow?
Even more walking, even more shopping, and even more meeting new people. I mean, it's fantastic. And tomorrow, I mean, I sort of hinted at hall number 3 today, and it feels like we saved the best for last, I think. So I'm so stoked for that.
Yep. And walking. If you go here, remember the good shoes. There's a lot of walking.
Yeah, you have no concept of what it's like before you come here.
Thank you.
Thank you.